Rich gypsy. This phrase most likely sounds like a mistake or a sly mockery. After all, 99.9% of Roma live in extreme poverty. But how do those gypsy live who do not sleep in the ruins and do not beg? How the richest gypsies in the world live? Kings and barons who collect tribute and administer justice at their own discretion. Sit back and be shocked, because we guarantee that you have never seen anything like this before. If you have gold, but gold doesn't have you, then subscribe to the channel and express your opinion in the comments. Gypsies are a controversial people. These eternal vagabonds evoke different feelings. Most consider them scammers, nasty beggars, and outlaws. But there are those people who admire their free disposition, life outside the laws and out of time. Meanwhile, the gypsies themselves absolutely don't give a shit what the people think of them. And this is one of the reasons for their freedom. And moreover, they have acquired huge fortunes. The foundations of the gypsies are somewhat reminiscent of the laws of the mafia Sicilian clans. The poor are compelled to pay tribute to the rich, a tax on the money they earn by petty trades and begging. But the poor gypsies are happy with everything because they believe that the strong gypsies of the world patronize them. History says that from the beginning of time, the gypsy people wandered along the shores of the Indian Ocean. That is, the ancestral land of the gypsies is India. But today the countries where the largest number of gypsies have settled are Romania and Moldova. For example, the annual income of the Moldovan gypsy baron Arthur Chera fluctuates around 40 million euros per year. And the clan of Baron Najmuddin Naziri, who lives in Kosovo, earns about 100 million euros a year. The income of the richest gypsy family, Chiaoba, is close to 400 million euros per year. The city of Buzescu is a clear example of the financial possibilities of the Roma. Their income is formed from the earnings of gypsies around the world. According to the laws of the community, which the gypsies strictly adhere to, its ordinary members deduct up to 10% of their income to the so-called general cash desk. The well-being of rich gypsies is also based on the trade in metal, black and non-ferrous. Many of them belong to the large group called the Raj, associated with the blacksmith's trade and in translation called copperman. Moreover, according to the police, not all Roma live honestly. Most of them are associated with crime. In total, there are about 800 houses in Buzescu, among which the cheapest one costs about $2 million and the price of the most expensive reaches $30 million. In general, real estate in Buzescu is estimated by experts at 4 billion. And this town is considered one of the most expensive in Europe. Gold is measured in kilograms. It is believed that 55 kilograms of this metal was spent on the interior of the house of the gypsy king Florian Chihuahua. The city of Buzescu, like all gypsy cities, amazes not only with the competition in richness and fantasy of home design, but also with its contrast. Their houses look like palaces. Inside, they are decorated with real gold and even golden toilets. They buy all the best for their children. As usual, the gypsies have everything for show. Obscenely bright, rich, and defiant. The number of floors in gypsy houses is mostly 4 or even higher. The lower houses, especially the 2-story ones, are few in number and not new. Often old buildings are completely demolished in favor of the construction of new large ones. Gypsies from Buzescu do not pay any taxes to the state. They are formally considered unemployed or owners of firms with a zero balance. There is, however, one exception. The villas of rich gypsies are considered unfinished and therefore are subject to a small property tax. Usually it is 200 to 300 euros per year, but apparently this doesn't bother the barons much. In honor of solemn events, feasts are held in Buzescu, where highly paid musicians play and elite alcohol flows like a river. One more thing is interesting. Gypsies, both rich and poor, live apart from the rest of the world, among their own. As a rule, the police do not visit their quarters, and other orders reign here. Also, the Roma community is known for its rigid hierarchy. For example, the gypsy barons do not work, because there are so-called working gypsies for this. The rich do not miss the opportunity to demonstrate their high status to the neighbors. In gypsy neighborhoods, it is not customary to put expensive cars in the garage. At the same time, members of wealthy families are engaged in traditional crafts. They grow birds, horses, women earn extra money by fortune-telling, they cook and sew blankets themselves.
Цыгане что хотят? Хорошо покушать, побеседовать, посидеть.
Summing up, we don't even know what to say, so we're waiting for witty and funny opinions from you. Well, we do not say goodbye to you, but say see you soon in the next video.